hello. It is Tuesday, the 13th of July, which would be I think it's 76 of my AT21. All right, so I am going to go to that Little Rock Pond, which is 2 miles northbound from U.S. Forest Service Road parking area for the AT right there behind me. Forest Service Road 10. And there's a lot of water on this bridge. And there's the parking area. There's a pretty. A little bit of easier area for a little bit. It's definitely getting muddy, but not too bad. He said, yeah, well, a little bit, be cool. So I just heard from AT positive. She's actually going to get off trail for 2 to 3 weeks due to her back situation. So healing prayers are sent her way. Daughter is also experiencing a lot of back pain, and she got in touch with a doctor for a consult, so hopefully she can get some relief soon. And as far as me and my knee, slow and steady. I only have a little bit of KT tape right underneath each one of the kneecaps right now. All the rest of it kind of fell off, and it was in my vehicle, and I didn't really want to get it out. Come back up to my room, put it on. I do have my knee brace with me, and I do have my hiking sticks. So I'll let you go. Now, this is one that I haven't seen before. It's an I-beam for construction to go across down the bridge. So hopefully it doesn't wiggle wobble. I actually kind of like that. I think they make more bridges like that. It's kind of nice. Of course, carrying an I-beam all the way back in here probably took a lot. So the water is looking very tanniny. I don't think I'd want to filter it, and I think it does come out of that pond up here, so it's probably not a very good thing to drink out of anyway. So it always makes it interesting to try to find water resources on the AT. And as you can see, it's Vermudd. Definitely Vermudd. That's the nickname for Vermont. And I think I'm gonna let you go because it's only getting worse. Well, I'm thinking I have to get across here, and I'm not sure if I really want to. But I'll let you go. Well, I did it. Now I just got to go back. So I watched a couple of other people do it. And there's the marker right there on this side, but it really wasn't a marker. And of course I had to go through that. And now we're going up. Alright, so I've made a determination already, and I haven't even gotten up to the pond yet. I am just going to do this northbound and then we'll go back. I'm not going to do the southbound. This 2 miles is kicking my butt. It's definitely a challenge with all the mud. And I think that the trail maintainers could divert a lot of this water off of here. Doesn't take much to dig a rut and guide the water elsewhere instead of on the trail. Okay, you see all that water? It's all coming down, straight down the trail. And then here, they have a water diversion, which is what they need to do. Because look at that, it's a lot drier. So around here, they need to have another one, and another one, and another one. Just keep on doing them. So I just saw an angler, fisherman, net with a pole. He had rubber boots, which is definitely the optimal way to go. Because my feet are wet. Trying not to get them as muddy and wet, but I think it's safer to try to stay out of it as much as I can. But it's cold. Can't imagine doing this day in, day out without them drying out. Funky. Okay, see how much drier that this is in between here? It's because I have these two pieces of wood strips capped off here, so if the water goes down that way, it keeps this area dry. On the way back, I'm gonna try to go up that way. It was really muddy on that side, but that was pretty difficult to squat with my knees. My knees are not liking today. Okay, so before I forget, I just saw topo. Topo I have not seen since Caesar's Brook, where I did my infamous splash. And he went through a water area, splashed right through it. And I looked at my options about all the slippery rock, and I said, all right, you did it, I'll do it. So, it was cold, and my feet are definitely wet now. But I do say it was probably a little bit easier. Ooh. All right, you know, the saying, light at the end of the tunnel? I think that is Little Rock Pond. And it's giving me the light. And I'm very definitely tired. Need a rest. My glasses keep fogging up. Oh. Very grueling Vermudd. 2 miles in. Felt like 6 miles that I've done already. It's definitely a challenge. Oh boy. Tenting area ahead. Whew. I think there is some tent sites over there. I'm not planning on tenting. I do want to sit down though. So I'll let you go so I can find my way through here. Big rock over there. I think that there is a trail. You can go all the way around the pond. Little Rock Pond Loop. I'm gonna head up that way. Little Rock Pond Shelter. Nice little picnic table up there. Looks like you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe in there. There's a bear box. Tent bed. And these are the rings for a tent like mine to be hooked up. Another tent pad, picnic table. There was supposed to be a privy here, but I'm not seeing it. I'm headed southbound back to where the United States Forest Service Road is at 10. I believe it is U.S. Forest Service 10. And I just met Tweety Bird and Arrowhead. And up there at the shelter was Waymaker. And Waymaker, I was hiking with a girl that they started somewhat close to the same day. I think it was February 26th, 27th, 28th, something like that. But they kept on hiking and seeing each other, and then by Virginia, they are having some trail romance, I guess. But Waymaker was the gentleman that I did the Trail Angel, gave him a lift. I think it was out of Dalton. Might have been Lee, can't remember. But he had the broken arm, so it was like pretty cool seeing him again. And it's very reassuring to see these Nana and Grandpa with their two grandsons, Henry and Charlie, in front of me. Kind of eases some of my stuff. I also have my knee brace on now. And I gave up on trying to stay dry, which is, I think, made it easier. Feet are definitely wet, definitely muddy, but it's definitely easier to walk through. Anyway, I'll let you go. Okay, just crossed the I-beam, so not too much farther, and I just met Tin Man and Lost and Found. Don't know if it's the same Tin Man that I saw back in Pennsylvania a long time ago. Probably not. He says there's lots of imposters out there. But feels good to be almost back to the vehicle. And I'm not gonna do that southbound to the bridge. Definitely don't want to overdo it. My feet are soaking wet. It's about 4:30. Been on trail pretty much 4 hours, so 4 hours for almost 4.5 miles isn't too bad, and that's with stopping for a snack at the shelter at Little Rock Pond and talking to a few people and using the privy. So not too bad considering the Vermudd. This, of course, is gorgeous right here. Wish the whole trail would have been like this. Would have been very quick. Anyway, let you go. Okay, so I just saw a firewalker again. Pretty cool seeing all these people that I'd seen before. They're making progress on their way to Katahdin. Pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, if the trail was like this, it'd be beautiful. I could have done that 2 miles up and 2 miles back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours probably. That Vermudd slowed me down quite a bit. But I do want to say thank you to the gentleman with his grandkids, Grandpa and Nana, as they were called, by Charlie and Henry, because he helped me do that water crossing. He stuck out his hiking stick that he got at Katahdin. They flew into Katahdin, by the way. But hey, you hike your own hike. And he helped me get across there, so that was cool. Very much appreciated. A gentleman. Don't see too many of those anymore. All right, check in later.